Hello everybody, welcome to Homeo Defined. Today we are going to start a new series of animal drug yet again after lachesis. Now this is Sepia officinalis. So Sepia here is also known as cuttlefish, right? As you all know, it is a psychotic remedy, right? It is psychosyphilitic remedy. It's a very interesting remedy and an animal drug. So let us go into the depth of this remedy, starting with the spear and introduction, the preparation and everything in this video. We'll go to the mind, the particulars, the progression, everything, right? So firstly, let's start with the basics. So the kingdom, phylum, class, order and families, right? So kingdom is Animalia, as you know. Phylum is Mollusca, class Cephalopoda, order Sepidae, and family Sapiadaridae. So you don't have to remember this, but this is just like a introduction to the Sepia officinalis, right? Let's just understand. So what is this? So this is the inner shell of cuttlefish. So the shell, which is it is used as an abrasive stone, and also as a calcium supplement in the caged birds, and also it has a very strong one, right? It is a shell of the cuttlefish, and it itself has many uses. Now you can just compare everything. Now we are discussing the structure, the parts of the cuttlefish, and how you can correlate with homeopathy. The shell cuttlefish, it is as you can see, it itself has a purpose. Outside you may think the cuttlefish is bit it's just not as solid, but it does have a shell. And thinking about the ink gland, which is used to prepare the remedy. So ink gland sac is used to prepare the remedy. So it all started with Hahnemann's proving. As you know, it is given in various books that one of his friend has illness, and then he thought the ink might be the reason. So the ink gland and the ink of sepia was used to write in those days and to paint, because it has a very peculiar shade of brown and it did not soak papyrus. So in that way it started. It did not damage the parchment, it did not soak it, so it was used to write, right? The ink also used to write. We usually write pens that doesn't soak the paper, right? So it's the same way. Now here is some important thing which you can correlate it with the homeopathic thing. The dragging down sensation is the most important sensation of cuttlefish. So it all correlates with the basic physiological thing what it has of changing the liquid gas ratio in its body when it's trying to dive deep, right? So it's trying to descend in the ocean. It needs to increase its bone density, and there it has to change the liquid gas ratio, and that is why it again, the dragging down sensation, the pulling down sensation, it is present in the sepia. So it is the correlation of the normal functions of sepia and cuttlefish, like in the general. And it has 360 degrees field of vision, W shaped eyes. So that is one of the unique anatomy. Apart from that, see, we have already discussed the internalized shell, which is the porous cuttle bone. It is also known as cuttle bone, the cuttle shell. So that is one unique anatomy. And the stiff streamlined body, as you can see, the starting we had a picture of sepia, right? It has a streamlined body and 8 non-retractable arms. Arms are also present, right? It's similar to octopus. And W shaped eyes with 360 degrees field of vision. And then you have mottled color, brownish, spotted, and ink sac. So these are the specific on the special unique anatomy of cuttlefish. Now coming to proving is done using dry ink sac of cuttlefish, and it has 12% of sulfur. So it is also known as animal sulfur. So this particular, we always see the animals. If you can see the Roberts, the provings what are given there, everything what is present in every mineral, what is present in plant, it is clearly given there, study of provings and everything. So you can correlate it with like that. If it is having a little percentage of something there, so that means it has some components with that particular drug or metal, right? Now coming to the sphere of action, the most important sphere is venous system, and then female reproductive system, skin and GIT. Venous system, see, as you know it, there is portal condition, there is stasis. Stasis is something which is present in the physical level and as well as on the mental level. We will be discussing further in stasis and the progression of the disease in some more videos of mine, but for now you have to remember the venous stasis, either it is portal hypertension, portal veins affected, can give the, and it can in female reproductive system it can result in anteverted uterus along with retrograded uterus. The position of uterus can change, the prolapse can happen because of the stasis. Hemorrhoids affections may be present, also the liver affections are present because the portal vein is affected here. And female reproductive system, the peeling down sensation is always there, and a lot of menopausal symptoms are also prominently present. The ovarian affections are present because of this venous stasis, right? And skin, you have chloasma and the spotted skin, similar to the spotted skin of the cuttlefish, the brown spots. And the GIT, here also there is portal affections, portal vein affections, so the digestion is hampered, the constipation is present. And moreover, you have lithiasis, so uric acid is increased. Uric acid is increased in sepia. It is one of the most important remedy for offensive, a trio for offensive urine, right? So I think we'll correlate everything and we'll discuss in the further videos. So guys, stay tuned.